What's good, UNCF? I go by your boy TJ.
What's up, Overcoming family? It's your boy Lil Reed, and we back this week with episode 13.
Episode 13, man.
It's another episode, another week.
Biggest podcast in Florida, man. Speaking that, manifesting that, we gonna be the biggest and the realest podcast in Florida. Y'all just stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
We gonna jump right into it, man. We ain't gonna make this episode too long. We just gonna run it down for y'all. So, Cuz gonna start it off with the remix.
It's a lot of music that dropped. So I'm gonna just name a couple main people that y'all might know.
Yeah.
Y'all know Drake dropped Certified Lover Boy.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. That boy think niggas be hating on Drake. I ain't gonna cap, girl.
What you mean? Like, why you say that?
Like, people be like, bro, that wasn't even Drake's hardest album. Like, how you know he was trying to make his hardest album? Like, he could have just been making music. Like, music don't have to be your greatest body of work every time, like, you make an album, bro. Like, he could have just been vibing his album. Like, I want to make music with my homeboy. He got a bunch of features on it. He may be one trying to get in his views bag or his take care bag. Like, he was just making some music.
He'll probably. I guess I feel like since it's Drake, like he gotta put out hits every time, like number one, like
he do.
But he did go number one to YoungBoy drop Sincerely Contrary, YoungBoy number one.
Yeah,
Drake number two.
What you got to say about YoungBoy, cuz?
Nigga,
go it.
No features for a person who did no features on the album, in jail,
locked up. Free YoungBoy, man.
He ain't gonna lie to he number one right now.
Yeah. And for his generation, ain't nobody fucking with him.
Ain't nobody fucking with him. He too hard. Despite him being locked up, he the third one to do that. Number one being locked up. I think Wayne and Tupac, they did do that. Wayne and Tupac wasn't ones who went
that was
one.
Up.
Yeah, so YoungBoy the third one who did that.
That's some good shit.
Yeah.
What was the name of the album again?
Sincerely Contrary.
Sincerely Contrary. Shout to that boy, man.
Then you got Big 30. He released the album called King of Kilgrams. That'd be hard too. He signed the money back, yo.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Push Ice at home, but that'd be hard too. Free Shice.
For sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all I got for it. Main people like that.
Them two big albums you talked about, cuz, especially when you talking about Drake, which is his own like machine, in my opinion. Like, I believe. I'm gonna keep it real, cause I believe a bunch of men hate on Drake because of his women fan base. Women love Drake, so by right it make them like, you know what I'm saying? Just like here in Florida with Ball Greasy, you might have a bunch of niggas be like, Ball Greasy can't rap. All he do is make music for women. But it's like, women is the loyal fan base. Like, if you got a bunch of women as your fan, like, women go out and actually spend their money on what they like. You know what I'm saying? They take pride in spending their money on something that means something to them. You know what I mean?
Just like Rod Wave can draw. They females go crazy.
They love Rod Wave music. Cause Rod Wave is like, he like a Drake almost. In the sense of like the street, like the voice of the street is kind of Drake. Like, you know how Drake ain't scared to be vulnerable in his music. Like, he'll tell you like, nah, she broke my heart.
Yeah.
Like Rod Wave will tell you that, but just in a cutthroat way. Like, you know
it's like Rod Wave telling his own, like he rap about him. Like he don't make nothing up. Like he talk about his life, what he going on, relationship with his family, kids, baby mama, all that. Like, right. If you listen to his song, you can like piece together his life, like not piece together his life, but like see what he going through.
You right, cause a lot of that music be vivid. Like, he be painting a picture for you. He definitely showing you what he went through when he was growing up, what he going through now. Like, Precious, even that song, I forgot the name of the song. I just thinking about the song where he talking about Tombstone.
Oh yeah.
He's like, basically, in my opinion, I think he talking about the pressures of people when you get money, like all the shit that come with that fame and that money shit. Like, sometimes it be a lot to bear on a person, you know what I mean?
And you can take Rock, for example, just because you got the money, the cars, the clothes, the fame, the jewelry, all that. You can still go through stuff just like everybody else.
Facts.
Still know what I'm saying, deal with certain stuff. You just gotta deal with it.
Man, money don't, like we were saying in another earlier episode, I'm pretty sure it was like, money don't stop you from catching a flat tire. Money just make it more accessible for you to get it fixed faster than, you know what I'm saying? Like, money ain't gonna stop your problems. If anything, money might bring more problems because you the person that got to handle all the problems. That's why I feel like it's good to move as a unit, especially like how me and you moving, cause like, it's good to have support in your family with business, or if you got a brand or something like that. Like, put your family on. Like, I know a lot of people be like, family is the ones that'll mess you over, but I think you can, like the Migos, like I think you can pick and choose in your family who gonna be loyal to you and help you, and y'all can come up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you just being the only one with some money. If you got 10 or 15 cousins or 10 or 15 brothers and sisters that got money, it take less of the burden off you. You know what I'm saying? So,
cause you gonna before you reach that peak in your life, you gonna see who really with you, who really mess with you and all that before you get touch money, before you touch, like, you know what I'm saying, real being famous, something like that. You gonna see who really, you know what I'm saying, who really for you, who really love you, care for you,
and who helped you like build that foundation. Like, who was there from the block, like from the beginning. Like, if it's something you selling to try to get money for equipment, they buying, like, and then they, oh, let me be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, cause sometimes people can be around you for your whole life and they don't do no good. But you can meet somebody tomorrow who feel like they've been down the ride for the whole time. Like that time you know somebody don't really mean, you don't mean nothing, they don't really mean nothing, cause you can meet somebody that, like, you know what I'm saying, you can meet somebody tomorrow who got good intentions.
good person.
Yeah, like that. So I say it's like 50-50 with that.
Yeah. It's just like, also in the book, like Think and Grow Rich, it's a book by Napoleon Hill. He like was a guy that went around with all the like Rockefellers and Henry Ford, like the people that was big time entrepreneurs back in the day, and sat with them and picked their brain on business. And he was saying like, you need a mastermind alliance. Like, you need somebody in business that think like you, and that's what you need to surround yourself with, people like you, because other people not gonna understand your vision. They're not gonna understand you and what you're trying to get accomplished because they're not doing anything. So a lot of times we be shooting ourselves in the foot because we be trying to get a message across to a person that don't want to understand what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like family, friends, whatever. They don't have the mindset right now to be, you know what I'm saying, worried about what you're talking about. So that's just what it is, you know what I mean? So it is what it is on that one. But we're gonna wrap that topic up. Remix for the week. Yeah, if y'all haven't gone check out that music, check out Drake, Certified Lover Boy, NBA YoungBoy, Sincerely Contrail, and you said Big 30, right?
Yeah.
Big 30, man.
Right Way dropped that. I forgot to mention Right Way dropped that deluxe. Go check that out.
Yeah, facts. Shouts out to that boy Rod Wave, Florida legend, big Florida stepper, man, putting on for the state of Florida, man. So yeah, let me get into what I want to talk about for the understanding this week. You know, me personally in my life, y'all, I've been going through some things with death. A lot of death been knocking at my door around my family, man. I say all the time, cause it's a blessing and a curse to have a big family, cause if you got a big family, then more people got to lead, more people you got to take care of and care for and love. But it's also a blessing to have all that love from the people. But that means more people got to, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately pass away. So I went to a funeral yesterday, and in the midst of the funeral, I was just thinking like, man, you know, my family don't really get together. We don't get together like we used to. Maybe that's because of the pandemic. Maybe that's just because people don't got in different spaces in life. But it'd be sad when you got to come together for funerals to be able to like catch up with your family, catch up with cousins, catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to let everybody know, like, especially with the up and coming family, like, check in with each other, like, check in with your family, even if you just text or call and just ask how you doing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Then you never know, that might be the last time you hear that person on the phone. Like, just to create the memories, like, go places, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all put y'all money together and take trips, like, don't miss out on the opportunities that you got with your family while they're here, because when they're gone, you gonna regret that shit. So,
like, say for instance, I go out for movies, or go out for drinks, go to the club, go out to eat, take pictures, man. Because sometimes pictures will be all you have with people when they're gone.
right.
Then when you like, if you think you like, damn, I'm so glad I took these pictures. Cause what if I didn't? You know what I'm saying?
Like a person passed and you be like, damn, I don't got no pictures with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the little things like that, man. Like, buy them something. If it, like, I don't care if it's going up to 7-Eleven and y'all get a smoothie or slushy, or go to Wawa and get a smoothie, or just like, you know what I'm saying? Create a moment, create a situation with all your family so you have something to live on. Because the memories when a person gone is what carry us on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the legacy of that person is what get us through while they not here. Because all we have is memories. It ain't like we can go pull up on them no more.
It might not seem big at the moment, but once they gone, that shit, it's gonna be. You like, damn, I'm so glad I did this back in 2 years, 3 years ago. Yeah. Like, damn, like who would have thought I'd be doing this right now? Right. And then death shouldn't be the only time a family come together. We all come together, holidays, birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Every chance, free time y'all can get weekends.
Got all about shit. So even if it ain't nobody working on the Saturday, y'all should just pull up to the house or something. Like,
I cook out, go to the theme park, picnics, play basketball, football, everything.
right.
Play spade, card games.
You never know, man. The way the world's set up now, cause it's we going through a lot, but then on the other side of it, I feel like the world has slowed down a little bit to the point where now more people have more time off with the pandemic. A lot of people have certain days off a week from their job because they clean the office or something. They may not can. So if you have some time, like, catch up with your family, man. You know what I'm saying? Use this time wisely, because once the world get back to, when we come out of this, and when everything, when they do figure out what's going on with this, then you're going to be like, damn, we had a lot of downtime during that period and we ain't use it to our advantage, you know what I'm saying? So
this day and time, people just live day by day. They ain't even think about it, you know what I'm saying? People just living day by day. Like, it's the world is so crazy, like,
they don't really understand what's going to be for the tomorrow, you know?
Exactly.
So, you know, man, but that's my understanding for the week. Make sure you reach out to your family, man. Do not wait until it's too late to say, damn, I wish I would have called him, or he called me and I didn't get a chance to call him back, or he texted me and I didn't get a chance to text him back. Like, get right with your people, man. Make sure they feel loved, and make sure you is accepting of the love back from them. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a person that you and them may not be getting along in your family life. So if it's not, go ahead. If it's not something too like bloodshed or something that's gonna take you, you know what I'm saying, that they did that was way, just, you know, something detrimental to your health or something, put your pride to the side and reach out to that person and just be like, man, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? Or how can we mend this? Or what can we do to get back to the place we need to be at? So
it's the worst feeling ever. You want to talk to somebody who ain't here no more. Like when you got something in your mind, and who you gonna talk to then? Like if you want to text them to them, text them to them. Nah, don't wait till they go on to text them or call them or make a paragraph on social media saying, damn, I should have did this. No, you should have gave them flowers once and did that. Did they realize what you can't do it now? They go now. They can't hear you now. They can't text you back. They can't call you back now.
Really, all you can do is pray. Pray and ask for forgiveness. You know, from the Most High.
That's
about whatever happened.
Try to talk to somebody who ain't here no more. Have questions to ask them. Or I want to chop it up one last time.
You always wanted to ask them something all these years, and you never got a chance to do it because you were scared or had too much pride to ask them. And now they gone, you never get your answer. Now you have to walk around with that on your back, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of your life. So it's like us saying, take care of that shit while you can, man. I'm gonna end up and standing on like that for the week. Just make sure you reach out to your people, man. Check on your people, like they say. Check on your people, man. So, we're gonna get into these topics for the week. I want to start off with some sports. Like last night, we went out watched that boy Brady, man, take Florida team, Tampa Bay, went up to New England. It was like the return, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, it was like a big aura, a big, like, you know what I'm saying, big thing about him going back to
the team where it all started.
which he was there for 20 years, cuz him, Bill Belichick, and all the stuff that they accomplished there. They end up winning. It was in 1917. New England had a chance to win the game. They kicked the field goal, and the field goal bounced off the goalpost. So people was like, he would have lost if that kick would have went in, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, still won. He won at the end of the day. So, that's what Brady do, man. He win, but I'm excited because Brady in Florida. We Florida boys, born and raised in Florida. Biggest podcast in Florida. Once again, like I said, we manifesting that, we saying that. So I'm happy. I'm happy that we got that winning energy down here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And only like 45 minutes from there, from over.
Right. So I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't bringing no ill will to the state. As long as he, you know what I'm saying, he handling business, doing what he need to do. I'm cool with whatever he got going on, man. Another two Florida legends getting off right now is that boy Hollywood and Lamar Jackson, up in Baltimore, man. They had that legendary game a couple weeks ago with Kansas City when they beat Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to them boys. Another two Florida ghosts.
Shout out to Lamar beating all the odds they put up yesterday. First when he got in the game, he's a good running back for a quarterback. Now they saying, oh, he can throw and all, he can.
They got their foot in their mouth.
Yeah. He breaking all the passing records, the running records, all that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for him to get to the Super Bowl so they can bring Yak. So that boy Yak can perform at the Super Bowl. Because now they having the Super Bowl in LA.
He beating all the odds that was against him. Being all the odds, being humble.
Right. Very humble. He could be out here doing a bunch of crazy shit, but he being very humble. Keeping his mind focused.
While winning games, staying focused, and sticking to the code, but doing what he supposed to on the field. Not letting the critics get in his ear. You know what I'm saying? Make them do stupid stuff.
And I love the relationship he got with their head coach, because their head coach trusts him. Like, I see countless times throughout the year how he be asking him, like, you want to go for it? Or, Lamar, how you feel? Lamar, like, you want to? So he trusts his judgment, and he know, like, I'm gonna put my money on you. Like, we gonna go to war with it. Like, if it's fourth down and you want to go for it, let's go for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I done seen plenty of times they went for it and it paid off first down, touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got lumped down the field, closer to the end zone, something like that. I never seen a time where it happened and it backfired on him.
Right, exactly. And then it's like, you know how it is being a black quarterback in the league. We seen what happened with Cam. Like, a lot of times when you animated, a lot of teams don't know how to handle that, take that. So it's like, that might not be the look for our franchise, you know what I'm saying? But Lamar, he doing a hell of a job being the face of that team, man, at a young age. So big shouts out to that boy Lamar, man, carrying the team. Yeah, for sure.
He's say third year? No, he's third year.
Yeah, for sure. So, that's just a couple things that happened in sports yesterday. There's been a lot more going on, like with the Lakers. Everybody calling them old as hell because they got all the old heads. They got Melo, Braun, Rondo, Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook. So
basically, it's like the team reunited because the White came back, Rondo came back.
Yeah. They just added Russ. AD still there.
They got the White back.
Yeah. I feel like the age not mattering physically because they still being able to move. Now, later on in the season, it might come about like the boys might have to take a little rest or something like that because of the wear and tear on their body. But as far as mentally and knowing how to play the game, when they get to like the postseason, like playoffs and the finals, it's gonna be hard to fucking beat them because they so smart. They done all been deep in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
we done forgot Melo. Forgot about Melo.
Nah, I said Melo.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Well, it depends on what Melo you getting, cause if you get hoodie Melo, and them boys going, you know what I'm saying?
Nuggets Melo.
Yeah, you gotta get hoodie Melo, like Nuggets Melo, like first league Melo. And I think he gonna try to come out like that, cause he know this the year. Like, I'm with Braun, we got rugs. Like
they gotta get a chip.
Yeah, like I'm in LA. Like this the year.
There's so many odds against them. Like they're saying people they gotta win, bro. Like,
and I know he tired of people talking shit about him, man. Like counting him out, always saying he ain't gonna never get a ring. He gonna be like AI. Like
but saying when he was out for that long time, saying he washed up. Shit like that. He came back in Trailblazers, and he's like he said, we all the odds, shut all that ass up, showing that he still got it, he still mellow, like he still can shoot.
Yeah.
That turn around, that you know what I'm saying? He still do that shit.
He got all that shit still, and that shit be dropping. Like he ain't lost a step. People just be, people just be talking.
Just cause you get old on me, you lost it. Like
it don't matter. There's some old heads out there. You go to the park, they'll bust your ass in front of everybody, and you be looking crazy. You gotta watch what you say, man. Watch how you can't never underestimate your opponent,
especially somebody who been in the league their whole life.
I'm telling you.
And just took a little break, a year or two break, and just signed a different team, and then came back like you never lived.
Like they wanted nothing. So yeah, sports. Them boys keep it up, man. Especially, I'm rooting for everybody from Florida. I root for everybody that I like in sports. But if you from where I'm from, I'm definitely going for you, man. Because we need all that. We need all our just younger kids in Florida to see that just the right way to do shit, man.
We just need the Gators and FSU to get it together.
I don't know what the hell happened with them. The Gators lost to Kentucky. Apparently, Kentucky 5-0. Apparently, they good this year, but. A lot of people I see on Twitter and Facebook, everybody talking about fire Dan Mullen, but y'all was just praising Dan Mullen when y'all almost beat Alabama. So you can't be sometime in a wavering, bro, when he lose the game. You just got to, you know what I'm saying?
One lost game, they gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, and then I think the real reason they mad is because they lost Kentucky. I think which is in they kind of like conference thing, and it might stop them from getting to the SEC championship because I think Georgia undefeated or lost one time. And Kentucky undefeated, so it's like they may not be able to play in the SEC championship, which was what making them very, which what made them upset.
Part of the fans I understand losing is part of the game. You ain't gonna win every game. You ain't gonna score every touchdown, score every kick every field goal, win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make every basket, free throw, 3-pointer, all that. They fans is crazy.
You know how they is, cuz that's just like Florida State fans right now. They in their house under the bed crying somewhere because of how shitty the Florida play is. But a couple years ago when Jameson and all the boys down there winning, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their season. Miami be good for a couple years, then they go down in their season. Then Florida have it, then Florida go down. Then Florida State have it, then they go down. Like it's just you know what I'm saying? The only team that be consistent like that all the time is Nick Saban and fucking Alabama, bro. And that's because he done created some shit. He got a damn NFL team over there, bro.
NFL roster.
Yeah, man. That shit hurts when it comes with Saban, bro. That's just what it is. Like until he retired and that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Dabo really the only one I've seen really beat him consistently. Clemson. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get on to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Cub was telling me something about these rappers getting finessed out this fake jewelry club. What's going on with this?
Apparently, baby, Icebox shorty.
Icebox King. Stay with it. Stay with the strap on him, man. Icebox. Always asking who that is at the door.
And he had on the watch that was told to him that it was real. Apparently, it wasn't. It was the what is it called? A replica of a real one.
What kind of watch? What, a tech or something?
Richard Millie.
Oh, damn. So how he find out it was fake? Somebody told him?
I seen on TikTok. It's the two dudes who expose people like look at people clothes and shit, like all that shit they be wearing out there,
that's celebrities
and shit, yeah, like and point that shit out. That shit was crazy.
That shit's so unneeded for the culture. Like I get it, but it's just like, who gives a shit? Like, even though Baby got on a replica, it still don't change the fact that he fucking rich.
My bad, cause it was a protect. Yeah.
I mean, that don't change the fact that he got money. Like, you know he can buy that shit. You just got for that.
It's just the fact that $400, and find out your shit fake from a person, not a jeweler
online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I ain't gonna lie, that'll have me heated. I got to find him immediately, cuz. So what Baby did, like he
had reached out to Protect Philippe and he said, see, this is why I need to be on the list. Aftermarket jewelry is going to make me do something I shouldn't be doing.
Right. So he's saying he need to be able to have a direct line with them.
Yeah, instead of going out to the middleman.
Right. This shit here might work in Baby favor, but Baby might be the face of Protect in a minute. Cause the publicity that he bringing to them by him having a finesse Protect, like, they can't buy that.
It's gonna make the real one, like the real people look bad, like, oh damn, like
we gotta make sure he get a real one. Cause now they out here making fake watches of ours, making us look bad.
And then Baby, like his platform, his promo and all that.
Right.
Like he not just a regular person. Like
Baby done became like. I knew Baby was changing. His fame and shit was getting high when he made that song about the George Floyd shit.
Bigger picture.
Yeah. And how he went to the White House with them and all that. I'm like, yeah, Baby ain't just a normal rapper no more. Like Baby really becoming like global, like a phenom type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that I don't. How you feel about that shit? I mean, you really can't stop that shit though, cuz like, people gonna always make fake shit.
Exactly. It's like you just gotta know what, like you just gotta know what the fuck you buying. Like you just can't go, oh let me get this, let me get that, and just like, oh shit, my shit dancing, like,
or send somebody else to buy your jewelry, or like never met the jeweler before, don't know, they did your research on the jewelry. Like me personally, if I was coming in the game, I'm gonna make sure I do my research on who always got good and fake good and real jewelry. I'm gonna ask them, bro, who your jeweler? Who you go through, you know what I'm saying? But even at the end, like the jeweler could get a bad batch of shit, like the jeweler could get finessed.
But the thing is though, Baby not the only one go to Icebox though.
He got it from Icebox?
Yeah. All the rappers go there. So
yeah, they Money Bag. I done seen all them on Icebox episodes.
So
I'm sure he just the one that voiced it, but he could have made that shit go. Baby could have just not came out and said, well, you say they exposed Baby.
Yeah. So he had to come out and say somebody.
But what I'm saying is, you're not really exposing Baby, cause Baby can buy the watch for real. Ain't like you expose it, like you ain't like you saying Baby got on a fake Protect and Baby bank account. Like he ain't got the money he's saying he got. Like he can buy this watch. It wasn't his doing. It ain't like he went out and searched for a fake Protect.
I guess it was just so rare for him like to see him with it. Like people get fake shit, but that's all
y'all buy the watch. Y'all pointing out all this real and fake shit, but can y'all buy the real and fake shit? They just yeah, you know how the real shit look, but you ain't never put it on. It's like a waste of time, honestly, because everybody, if you in the rap game, entertainment business, you gonna get finessed in some kind of way, form, or fashion. Whether that's money, people taking off the top of your shit, telling you it's a certain price and it's not. Somebody can come tell you, oh, this 40,000, it could only be 20. They taking 20 off the top of the shit and just giving the other people the 20 to get what you want. Like, you gon' get finesse. Ain't no way around that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that jewelry shit, people don't have fake jewelry. I'm sure people bought fake jewelry since the beginning of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, people buy fake shit. Like, I don't think you can dodge that bullet unless you just know what to look for. Bring a critic, a jewelry critic with you everywhere. That shit just, I don't know how you can get around it. That's all.
Then he made another post. He said, nah, Wafi Long, I don't know what the fuck it is, but y'all know better than to sell me of all people a fake or anything that could be called a fake. I stand on my name the same way y'all should. Ain't no such thing as a mistake when the money involved. How you feel about that, dude?
Who he saying that to? Icebox?
No, he had. I don't know this the actual man who
oh yeah, Raphael, whoever. Yeah. That's a jeweler.
Yeah, that's him. That's
but him. I'm saying, what if he ain't? But what if he got it from somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to trace back. Like, I understand Baby where he coming from, cause Baby got it from you, so I'm dealing with you. You the one who sold it to me. You got my bread, so I'm dealing with you. But he had to just take the L. But he could have got it from somebody like, damn, bro, you gave me a fake watch to get a Baby, or I bought this watch from you thinking it was real, and I'm selling it to Baby, and now the shit fake. And now he
fuck my face.
Yeah, now he on my, now my shit dirty in the streets, cause now everybody looking at me like, oh shit, he sold Baby a fake watch. I ain't shopping with bro. You know what I'm saying? He done fucked his money all up. So it's like that shit. Whoever did that shit, they need to just see about them. Like I ain't saying hurt them or nothing. I'm just saying y'all need to get them off the market. Like they got a license or something with that shit. Like they need to ban them. Like get their name out there in the world so people to know not to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like you can't get around being finessed in that business. People get finessed hard. Like, I just feel like you can't get around.
That's like going to like a car dealership, getting a brand new car. And the shit fuck up, like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a risk like you gotta take.
Somebody done traded that car in, knowing it was fucked up, and they ain't even look and check. They just bought the car.
But they telling you and telling you every 100% good to go.
Yeah. And then they go and check it down. This bitch been broke. We ain't even. This bitch sitting on the lot.
Exactly. So
you get finessed in the world. You get finessed in life. Period.
You just gotta. But I like the way they went about it though. They ain't make no sense. Anybody, they just gave his money back.
Like straight up, and that lets you know we ain't want trying to fuck you over and nothing, bro. We just that shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? Was you know what I'm saying? It just looked bad on them because of the shit that happened. Because it's Baby. Like if it was just a regular Joe Schmo, they wouldn't have gave a fuck. But it's just like it's the fact that it's Baby, and then I know why Baby hot because it's like y'all fucking my face up. Like I pride myself on being real, and I real shit. Like I do real shit. Like
and then it's I see it coming from because it's like damn bro, I spend my hard earned, I spend millions of dollars with y'all.
Yeah, on the trust that y'all giving me real shit.
So now I feel like he gonna probably like damn. Let me take all my shit down there to see if it's real or not. Cause you know he done all his shit from him.
Yeah, right. But I need to check. We need to know if he is a part of Icebox, the Raphael dude.
I think he owned it. Waffle. I think he owned that bitch.
Okay.
What they call it? Waffle. Yeah, Waffle. Some Wi-Fi. That's just it. Waffle. He owned that bitch.
Wi-Fi.
He owned that bitch.
I believe he gonna come back hard. I believe he gonna make up for it. I believe he probably gonna make Baby a custom piece or something, and that shit gonna be just so hard that Baby gonna just be like, alright, bro. You got it. Like we'll settle the debt.
Let me fit and fuck us.
Yeah, like you gave me the bread back. Yeah. That made up for that. And then he probably make Baby a chain or watch some shit that's just gonna be.
It's only right. It's
flooded.
Only right.
Yeah, it's for him having to go through that, and then that'll just piece it together. You know.
Because as no person, you know, people have fuck. It's like going to a shoe store, and you going to get a shoe, and that shit probably fucked up like fake or some shit. Like it happened. Like. Yeah. Cause
they get shoes in the bundle.
It just come from the factory. Like you can't do nothing about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody ain't out to get you. Like everybody ain't trying to fuck you over. But for the most part, most people be doing that shit. But I know for a fact, like for them to have as much business as they have coming in and out of there, they ain't hurting on no money to try to finesse a nigga to get him fake jewelry. And I believe Icebox as a company feel like they like the upper echelon with their jewelry shit. So they be trying to get. Like they be excited to get them folk that real like when they be on their episodes on YouTube. I be seeing how they be like pushing their shit. Like they be excited to get them folk that shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Cause they be love to get them like seeing them coming up pulling their jewelry for the first time. Yeah. They be loving that shit. Yeah.
And they like see their shit on them in music videos,
they be loving
award shows and shit. So it's like you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you not gonna be able to get around that finesse game. That's just what it is. Like, you just gonna have to stick to your P's and Q's. And do like Baby did, put the pressure on their ass to get your shit back, your money back, whatever. But you ain't gonna be able to get around that finesse, cause that finesse.
I don't care who you is, what you know what I'm saying. Everybody it's gonna happen one or two times. You just gotta stand on your product, your merch, all that shit. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying.
Fix it. Yeah. And if you done got into some fucked up shit and you know you did wrong, like you said, fix that shit. Make that shit right, man. But I want to talk about this Boosie movie, cuz. So, you know, Boosie had it's a documentary of his life. He came out with the movie, built the website for the movie, put money into the movie, shot the movie, all on his own. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is go online and pay $20. So, he had spoke out and was saying how people, you know, be pirating this shit, like putting this shit on Facebook, putting this shit on YouTube. And I have been seeing a bunch of comments and shit on my timeline. People talking about Boosie mad because we don't want to pay for it and shit like that. Like, how would you feel? Like, how would you feel if you this your life story, cuz? Ain't like he put that shit out there for $50, $60. He put it out for $20 on a website where you can get the movie and have the movie. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
He don't put millions of dollars. Hold on, he don't put millions of dollars in the movie, cuz. Shooting the movie, he acted in the movie, his jet acted in the movie. Like he done this something he spent his hard time in. Like you know what I'm saying? He put a lot into this. Built a website for the movie so you can go on there and watch the movie. Like all this shit, like, and y'all like don't support him, but y'all support the bullshit. Like y'all support the Instagram live shit and stuff like that. That's why I say like people in our culture that look like us talk that shit about this and that, but then we do shit like that and it make us look bad as a whole. Like, you think people like them Instagram people don't see that shit? Like his following, he may not have a stronger fan base as he think he do, or he may not be in touch with the streets of people like as much as he say he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he got people be saying the movie was good? What if he got other movies that he want to do? Y'all done ripped him off for this movie. Now the money that he done put in the movie, he ain't made back or no profit. So how he gonna make more? You know what I'm saying? How he gonna entertain you more? You just put him in the hole. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, who wrong? Like, is the other people that y'all talk shit about doing us wrong, or are we wrong? Like, I feel like you gotta sweep your own porch. I can't call you faking this and that, cuz, and then I'm over here being fake and doing all that. The 300 more people, I ain't got no room to be able to call you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all support Boosie, like, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't about to just pay the $20 for the movie, bro?
Cause look, if he was on live talking about some shit being funny, everybody would tune in. But like,
yeah, you'll pay $20 to get on that live.
Yeah, but he dropped some shit that'll help him, or some real shit like, and they
don't want to support that. But do you think it's because it's him? If it was just another motherfucker that made a movie about him, I feel like because he pushing his own movie, it make people not like. If it was somebody that did the movie for him, I feel like more people would support that. But because he did it himself, like he in the movie, he shot the movie, he put the movie out. Like I feel like they don't like that shit. And like I was speaking the other day, cause it's like the progression of a black man. Like they hate that shit. I don't know why other black people hate that. The progression of another black person, they hate that shit. It ain't even got to be the person, cause they don't hate Boosie. They like Boosie, but the progression of him trying to get into other shit and not just being a street rapper. Now he doing movies and shit. It's like, nah, we ain't trying to see you do that.
I feel like,
and your movie good? Like, nah.
Yeah, I feel like they don't like that though. Like, to see where Boosie came from, all the odds he beat, like, and what he trying to do, like, it's just like, nah, bro, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
Cause I ain't able to do shit like that. So why the fuck would I be happy that you doing? Like, nah.
Like making your own movie and you the star of it. Nah,
and you got your jet in it, and your movie good. Like that's the whole kick to it. But not the movie was bullshit.
Everybody watching that.
I feel like they'd about that shit.
Everybody watching that.
But because people saying it's good, now you want to watch it, but you don't want to pay for it. It's like, huh?
No, they'll pay for it, but they won't go to it. Like they'll get it from like a corner store. Somebody selling out their trunk.
They won't pay directly to him.
Yeah.
Or they want a discount. Damn, bruh. I'm gonna wait till that bitch go on set. Like, come on, bruh. $20, cuz. That's gas. $20? Even though he done made like $2 or $3 million off the movie, like, still, like, come on, bruh. Like, man. And then now then he ain't getting the support from y'all. Bill Cosby come out and support the man, regardless of what he had going on. Bill Cosby come out and probably don't know shit about Boosie. Probably don't even, you know what I'm saying? He come out and support the cause. Y'all got something to say about that? Oh, he supporting the rapist, so he.
But look, when Bill Cosby was in jail, Boosie was supporting him saying, "Oh, he ain't do none of that. Y'all they on that man."
Basically on Vlad, right?
Yeah.
When he was saying like he don't think Bill Cosby did all that shit they were saying he did and shit like that. Which like who knows what the hell went on? Y'all, like I keep telling y'all, man, as a generation, we don't be knowing what the fuck be going on with these people. Y'all just take shit and run with it, or we just take shit and run with it. Not y'all, because we all been victim of that shit. Cause like just taking shit and running with it, like man, you got to do your own research on shit and wait for the truth to come out, bro. Don't just sit there and just automatically assume that what them folk telling you is the real shit, cause it ain't. You feel what I'm saying? But I just think that shit wrong. Like, buy that shit. If you want to see that shit, buy that shit. Like, that way you feel good about watching the shit, knowing you bought it, and you feel good because you supported a damn legend. Like, grew up listening to Boosie. Like even you were saying, cause he, and the thing about it is that shit been going on with him his whole career. Cause even on the movie, the song, what is it, Going Through Some Things, when you were saying like when that line he was saying, niggas and bitches please go buy my shit up off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like he telling y'all back then this shit been going on. Like black people don't support other black people when they, I feel like they feel like also too, you already rich. Why would I buy something from you, bro? You already rich.
I feel like, cause once if you go buy something off the shelf, it's an album. It's like $20, $30, $21. If you go buy from the bootlegger man or the brand out of the trunk,
you got it for 10.
Like you probably get 3 for $5, 3 for 10,
right.
3. You know what I'm saying?
Burnt it, ripped it off the internet, put it on the CD.
Get two or three other different people for $10.
You right.
But it's just the fact that you know if you buy directly from like a Target, Walmart,
he getting it.
He getting the money directly.
I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand why when a black person open a business in the hood, people don't support it either. Like I don't understand that. Like why you won't even go in there and just try it? Like, I don't get that. Same shit with Nipsey in the neighborhood and the shit he did and how they cut his life short. Like I don't get how you don't respect a person that came from where you came from. That's putting your, like, before Nip, it wasn't never that many motherfucking cameras other than a movie and shit like that, in Crenshaw and Slauson like that. Nip brought too much fucking publicity to that area, bro. I'm talking about motherfucking World Star. I'm talking about Karen Civil and all them doing interviews with him. Like, that whole strip, like, I'm sure they ain't see as many people, like, as much shit going on in that. Baby walking down the street, coming to the, like, y'all ain't never seen shit like that.
Lil Baby to the hood, 60th Street.
But you get him out of there. You get him out of the 60th Crip neighborhood. Now what? Now what? You back doing the same shit you was doing when he was young. In the parking lot. Me and Cuz went there. They got this shit fenced all up and shit. That shit, it done turned back into what it was before he did all that shit. Store boarded all up and shit. Y'all ripping this shit up. Putting his shirts on fucking gilding $5 t-shirts, selling it and shit, bootlegging shit. That shit crazy, bro. And I don't like that, cause as an entrepreneur and me and Cuz doing shit with podcasts and shit like that, it's countless of people come tell me, bro, your shit, y'all content, y'all watch that shit, but you don't comment on the shit and say good show, but you don't tell nobody else and shit like that. That shit just, but I accept it though, cause I know that's how it go, bro. Like, I know people ain't gonna fuck with us until we get other people from different cultures fucking with us. I know Florida ain't gonna fuck with us till New York fuck with us, LA fuck with us. That's just how it's set up. I know this already. You know what I'm saying? I know that's how it go. But all I'm saying is with that Boosie shit, like, y'all fucked up for not buying Bruh movie, cause y'all fuck with him. He ain't like somebody that y'all don't know. This somebody y'all fuck with. Y'all be entertained by his lives. Y'all love his music. Y'all love him as a person. And for y'all to not go buy his movie just because it's him or just because you want to watch it free, that's some fucked up shit.
Like, say if he going live, the Shade Room recording when he said some funny shit or some crazy ass shit, they'll tune into the Shade Room and they watch the video of the Shade Room recording.
Get him all the views.
Yeah, get him all the views. But when he do it, some helping him.
They don't fuck with that shit. That shit amazing, man. Now, Boosie got some followers, and it's a lot of people that did buy the movie, and I respect that. But I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's on Facebook, Twitter, and all that shit. Talking about how can I watch the movie? Send me the movie and shit. Like, you ain't got $20 fucking dollars. Now, granted, I know y'all the same motherfuckers that don't watch no movie. Y'all the motherfuckers that don't even go to the movie theaters and watch movies. Y'all wait till that shit be bootleg. Y'all used to watching the motherfucking DVDs, people walking through the movie and shit and all that. I don't fuck with that shit.
Excuse me and shit the whole time.
Nah, I don't watch. I ain't gonna even keep it 100 over 100. Everybody don't watch the movie like that. But now, when I got to a point where I was having my own money and knowing how this shit go and buying all my equipment, doing all this shit, man, cuz I'ma support because I know how that shit feel, cuz.
I feel that think people, oh, you doing it for no purpose, no reason.
I know how that shit feel, and I want that karma to come back on me. I want people to fuck with me how I'm fucking with other people, so I support that shit. I don't take kind of the bootlegging people shit because I know how that shit feel to put your hard time into some shit and then that shit don't come back like you want to because people watching your shit for free. So, that's what I just wanted to say on that shit, cuz I ain't mean to get us all the way out.
But no, we spoke on that shit, cuz that shit crazy. Man, probably been working on it since he got out of jail.
Yeah. Putting hard money in that shit.
You think it'd have a different outcome if he was like promoting it, like saying, oh, I'm like showing different snippets, like
they starting to do that. Like, he put it out and he didn't do that before. So I think more people would know about the movie coming out if he did that. But now that the clip's coming out, it's not like that website going away. Like, you gonna always be able to go buy the movie. So it's like the attention and shit he getting it now from the backlash. Like, he just did what he's supposed to do in the beginning and in the end. Like, the movie out now, but he's still promoting it. Like, he can still get the money off it. That's why he's telling them, like, go buy this shit. Like, the clips and shit. I seen a clip where he was like on the payphone when he was in jail, and the comedians and shit was talking to him, and the nigga like he trying to put the dude on the phone with a girl, and he like saying all kind of crazy stuff. Like, that made me go like buy this shit. Like, I want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the movie, like the quality of the movie good, cause like he put some time and thought into that shit. Like, you gotta respect that shit. Then what make me know that shit is like crazy is like his IG got taken again.
Again?
Yeah. You put a movie out, they take your IG. Like, I feel like the nigga, like, Instagram be hating on Boosie. Like,
the hyper promoting shit without Instagram.
I feel like they be hating on him. So it is what it is, man.
And the piggyback off that, young boy, pretty young boy, but he just dropped the album. And YouTube said they ain't gonna promote it because his that man but had
image.
Yeah, his image. That man that had the most viewed videos for the past 2-3 years, cuz, on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And carry YouTube, cuz, and now since he in jail, they don't want to promote it because his image.
I think it's deeper than that, cuz I think I seen something where they was saying that he was trying to get more money from YouTube. Like, he was saying that they weren't paying, like, they should pay him what he deserved because we getting all the views. Like, you shouldn't pay him like we getting paid, or pay him like
the top viewer.
Yeah, like, you should pay him like he need a contract with y'all or something. Like, so I feel like once that came out and they felt that energy from his camp, they was like, nah, we won't, you know what I'm saying? We won't even. Which, if you feel like that, then shit, I'll snatch my shit from y'all shit.
Cause young boy can go to any platform and
he can put his videos out himself if he wants to, bro. He ain't gotta even go to YouTube. He can put his shit out on the web. He can put his shit out how he want to put it out.
It's but you got 1,000 people on there who done did 10 times worse than young boy.
Facts. There's people that put videos of them doing bad shit on YouTube and they still promote. They put it on them.
So, cause like you said, that shit. Like, it's fucked up because he in jail right now. He can't really do too much about it. But shit, he's still number one despite YouTube being like the biggest promotion out there. Still number one. So it
don't even matter.
It ain't really.
It do matter because you know it's a lot of viewers on YouTube. But for him to go number one, it didn't matter. No. But as long as he make good music, he gonna always come out on top. know what I'm saying? He just gotta keep making good music.
Cause he can get out and they come to agreement and they post this shit probably like next year. It still go probably more views on YouTube even though it came out this year. Even though they might post it next year.
Right. He might. If he get out and start posting all his videos, them bitches gonna go up the next day. Overnight. People gonna have that shit, just watching that shit.
Yeah, YouTube gonna see the big impact he had. They gonna like, no, we
change our mind. Don't change your mind now. Yeah. And then that's like, what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get off topic like with these drugs. Like me, remember we was talking about these drugs and shit now, cause like it's fentanyl shit. Like this shit deadly. Like people out here playing with that drug. Like that drug ain't nothing to play with. Like they saying like you touch it and then you die. Like that shit just get in your blood. Like that shit just bad. You know what I'm saying?
Like you just breathe in the shit.
Yeah. Like to piggyback off like they're getting finessed with the jewelry. Like that's the same shit. Like getting finessed with these fake drugs in our generation. Like these kids listen to all this music about taking drugs and shit. The drug user era, not the drug dealing era. Then they end up getting hooked on some shit like fentanyl, or take some fentanyl shit and end up dying because they got finessed by somebody because they ain't put their foot to the ground and get the real shit. They sheetrocking shit up, putting fake shit in fake shit and giving it to the kids. Now they dying. It's like that's another thing with the finessing shit. Like if you gonna sell drugs, bro, at least do the like you already down bad for selling drugs, fucking people's life up that way. I know you gotta get your money. I ain't hating because we all have people in our family that do this shit. I ain't tripping. I'm just saying, at least if you gonna sell drugs, at least try to take some pride in getting the real drug. Don't sell the fake ass drugs and have bodies flying and dying around here. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like at least try to get some real shit.
Quick, come up with some shit.
And whatever you do, man, they need to get that fentanyl shit off the street. If you trying to take that fentanyl shit, please don't take that shit. Get that shit off. Get that shit away from us. Like that shit is deadly. I don't know nothing about it, much about it, but I done heard stories about people just dropping and taking that shit. Like the Michael K. Williams dude, I don't know if that was cocaine or I don't even know if he overdosed, but if it was, they saying that they trying to tie that into that. They trying to tie a bunch of shit into that fentanyl, that drug shit. So man, y'all younger generation and our generation, man, take heed when you the drug shit. Like man, that shit ain't worth your life, bro. Like. That little high and all that shit ain't worth you leaving here. Like, trust me, there's too much life out here for that. You need to be just taking a hit and then
too many different ways for you to cope with pain. For you to just take one hit and you be gone, you be dead.
Yeah. That shit just man, that shit scary. Like I don't even want that shit to be in the country, let alone somebody down the street for somebody could be able to go get. Like they need to get that shit from around for that fentanyl shit for real. That's like when the damn it ain't funny, but when that flopper hit shit, then when that shit hit Florida, and that nigga down there in Miami ate that nigga face, niggas was scared, they weren't really taking no drug. Niggas was sobering up quick around here when that shit came out, And then Kodak made that no flocking song. Niggas was being very detailed and selective about what they was getting, cause when that shit was creating zombies and shit, people taking all their clothes off, running down the street.
I think it was the video of the man actually doing that shit.
He was down there eat like cuz.
It was if somebody tell you that shit ain't gonna leave, but you actually seeing that shit. That's when people like, oh shit, they ain't lying. Like,
drug dealers and regular niggas was scared in this state, bro. That shit had the whole state of Florida scared. That's telling you, man. That shit had everybody spooked.
Just be. I ain't saying don't. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do what you want to do.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm saying just be careful, man, cause just to be careful.
It's wicked out here, man. Drugs. That's the 2 times I done seen niggas in Florida scared the shitless. Was that motherfucking Flocker shit and that goddamn Marquis. When Marquis was in the city, niggas was going home. Nigga, you ride through the neighborhood, everybody porch light off, doors locked up. Niggas ain't know what the fuck he was on. Niggas thought he was gonna be a serial killer or some shit. Niggas was going home early as hell, cuz 10 o'clock, niggas in the house. Marquise had the whole goddamn city on curfew. That shit be wild, cuz. Niggas in Florida really ain't scared of much. Florida niggas don't get scared of weather. Florida niggas don't get scared of pandemics, nothing. But when some crazy shit like that, with the face eating shit, oh yeah. That shit, that we wasn't fucking with that.
Fuck. We was not fucking with that, but
We wasn't fucking with that at all.
Cause when it happened, they was saying just be careful, like be careful your surroundings.
You hit somebody in the bushes or some shit, like man. Then they had that prank where the nigga act like he was a zombie, and he was on ran on the basketball court, and the jit threw the basketball that jit. Thought he was a zombie and shit, man. That shit was crazy down there in Miami, man. That shit wild.
That shit was crazy. That shit was weird.
That shit was crazy, man.
Like, it was. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny, but it was crazy. That shit.
Yeah, it was weird. It was funny because it's like how people were reacting to that shit. But it wasn't funny like that. It wasn't funny that it's some shit out there that can make you do that, cuz. Eat somebody like fate, like it's some shit out there that can turn you into that. Like that's the scary part. That's what I'm saying. When the fentanyl shit, like it's scary that you could take some shit like that and just die. Like just inhaling this shit, like that shit is scary. Like get that shit from around, man. Immediately, like that shit is crazy. Like fuck all that, man. Then on the sadder note, like we got all these young girls getting kidnapped and abducted around here in the city. Like rest in peace to the Miya girl, and you know it's another girl missing and shit. Like the other girl that went and her boyfriend killed her. Like it's just we gotta protect our women.
I ain't even gonna tell the women to be safe. And like, well, I'm gonna tell them, but it's just we need to get on these men, bro. Like
yeah, bro. Like if you see a nigga even talking like that, bro, you should straighten that shit. Get on his ass. Like we gotta start. Cause
we can tell women to be careful, be surrounded, get your strap, get some mace, pepper spray, all that shit. But we gotta look at the nigga, dog. The nigga need to just stop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like it's a girl, fucking weird ass nigga, like playing with himself on her ring, like her ring camera. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, what kind of like, bro? What you that hard up for a woman? Like, y'all, you say you gonna kill? Like, you
just because she said no, I got a boyfriend already. You and your feelings, dog. You ready to
that made you want it. That made you do that, and it not only made you kill her, you killed her. So now you was that mad about her rejecting you that you now wanted to kill yourself and you wanted to kill her. Like, what kind of nigga is you, bro? Like, which was a coward move, cause now you's a pussy cause you killed yourself. You ain't even stated, you ain't even want to deal with the consequences of what you did. So you already was a coward, a lame ass nigga for doing the shit that you did. So she was right in telling your ass no in the beginning anyway, cause you wasn't built like that no way. It wasn't like
you ain't got good attention.
Yeah, you was a fucked up individual from the beginning. You was evil. Your insides was fucked up. That's why she wasn't fucking with you. Even if she did have a boyfriend or she didn't, she was right for telling your ass no anyway because of the shit you just proved her right. It's niggas like that, and then you wonder why women be on guard and defense when a nigga run up on her. Hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. She don't know what the fuck you finna do. She don't know if you finna kidnap her, hit her in the back of the head, put her in the trunk, anything like that, because of people like him. That's why the world's so fucked up. Then you got what I was gonna say. These niggas like in the ring, like that shouldn't be something that she shouldn't even have to come out and like you shouldn't be going through your footage and even see some shit like that.
That's like women going to the store, go shopping, and then come to the parking lot flashing them and shit like that. Like, peace of mind, like it make that
weird
shit make you don't even want to leave the house no more. Like go like it'll make you change. You go to what store you go to.
Nothing. That's why people Uber eating and women want to stay in the house, and I don't blame them, cause like at this point, if you niggas out here doing that, they need to stay in the house, bro. Cause I'll be damned. My sister, auntie, mama, and all that shit. A bitch do anything, I'm gonna pull that strap on your ass straight up. I ain't got no time to be talking, rapping with you, none of that shit. If I'm around and I see you trying to snatch a person A woman, especially if I see you trying to do some shit, I'm up in there firing your ass. G shit.
I deal with consequences.
That's just how that go, cuz. I'm up in that strap on your ass immediately. I don't give a fuck. Cause I don't know what you finna do, bro. I don't know what intentions you got with her. So if y'all out in the streets and you even hear a woman acting like she in distress or stressed out or trying to get away from the bitch, make it your duty. You gonna pull a strap on them niggas that took this and did that to you. Anyway, you might as well pull a strap on the motherfuckers that need they strap pulled on them.
Protect the women, like
Protect the women, bro. That's how we reproduce. This 19-year-old girl gone, bro, for what?
all because of the man. She told the man I got a boyfriend. Rejection.
19 fucking years old.
Ain't even live like that. Still in college.
That shit crazy, girl. I can't believe that shit. But I kind of knew when he killed himself. I knew what it was. I'm like, yeah, for him to do that, he did that. For what reason you got to kill yourself? If you ain't got nothing, if ain't nothing, you ain't did nothing, you ain't got to kill yourself. So, I just had to speak on that and just say rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get into no deep shit, but just say rest in peace to them lives, man. That innocent life, man, because she didn't do nothing to deserve that shit. She definitely didn't, so. And as men, like you saying, cuz, we need to come together and make sure that them sick people like that know that if I do some shit like that, they gonna get on my ass. That's the only way we stop shit like that, cuz. That shit is just, that shit crazy, bro. Yeah, man.
That shit is, when that shit happened, man, that shit, I don't know.
It need bad, like, it just, bro. It's like, why? Like, what the, like, that shit just, it's just unnecessary, bro. Like, if you felt that bad about it, about her telling you, no, why you ain't just do that to you? Why you ain't just kill yourself? And I ain't saying suicide. I'm not trying to get into all that about that, but I'm just saying, why do you kill her? Like, she didn't deserve that, bro. That shit just crazy to me, man. But in some things in life, it's not meant for us to understand. But I never understand that. I never understand that. I never understand that. Like,
then I kind of. Matter of fact, I do blame the apartment complex because if y'all did y'all research, y'all would see from his previous job, he worked at another complex.
He had something like that going on.
Yeah, the lady, she said he had left a note saying something about will you go out with me? She said no, and she said later that night he had came with a rock and threw it at her window.
Y'all hire him in this complex and get him keys to people's house.
All they gonna fucking do now is just rename the complex and
buy somebody gonna buy it or something. They gonna probably get sued. Her family probably gonna sue the hell out of them.
I'll sue the fuck out of there.
Yeah. That shit wild, man.
Nah, women. I know she wasn't only college student staying there, so not all on guard. I break the fuck out that leave that shit to them
immediately. In the area that she lived in, which is the UCF area, it's a bunch of college girls over there that I'm sure now everybody on alert, like on guard. Like if that could happen to her, it could happen to anybody.
Cause I was thinking, I'm pretty sure he wasn't the only girl. I mean, Maya was the only girl he was looking at, like going to houses.
Yeah, he probably did a lot. He probably had a lot of that shit going on. All that shit will come out, cuz, trust me. It'll all come out.
That shit
wild.
Scary, bro. That shit, like, he had access to make this work. It should like it should be like a approval. Like you gotta go through to do all that. Like, yeah.
And they shouldn't have keys to them people's house. I don't give a fuck.
Like I was talking to somebody. They was like, if you got some shit to fix in my house, you need to do it while I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be just coming in my shit.
Nah, while I'm not there. Yeah. You be stealing shit.
And I don't think they should have a key, because I think the people that at the front office should have a key to get in your shit just in case. And I think they should take them and let them in while you there and do it. And I think if you're a woman and you stay by yourself and they trying to come in there, you need to have somebody with you, a man, couple people, like, you don't need to be in the house with them by yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be in the house with them by yourself. You need to make sure that you get yourself together and have that shit squared away. Cause she not saying that he was in her house because he was fixing something, but at the end of the day, he just, you know what I'm saying? He was in there for the wrong reasons, and he went in there without them knowing anything like that. But if you do got something where they need to be fixing in your apartment, something like that, make sure you have somebody in there with you. Is what I'm saying. You got anything else you want to talk about, cuz? So yeah, I think we gonna end it in the episode on that. Episode 13, man. Another week, another good episode. We ran down some shit. We ain't want to stay too long today. Next episode, we're going to try to make better and better. We're trying to get more and more views, more and more likes. So if you see us on YouTube, building a website, you know what I'm saying, we finna start selling merch. So
stay on the lookout for that.
Yeah, y'all just keep rocking with us, keep watching. And next week, we're going to be back with episode 14.
Back and better.
And yeah, like I say, cuz gonna end it like that, man. That's episode 13, Up and Coming Show podcast on Instagram, Up and Coming Show podcast, Twitter, TikTok. Y'all follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be back, man.
Yep.